This time of year is quite difficult when it comes to the weather and choosing the days to take Nemo into the water. Today we're experiencing showers, as we have been for the last week or two. We've had a cyclone threat which is now passed, and that cyclone system is now moving north. It's now a tropical low. But yeah, the weather's moving in at the moment, as you can see. And I'm hoping these showers will pass in a moment, and then what we'll do is we'll head out onto the rocks. I don't know if you can see over there where we were the other day in the previous video. If you want to check the link up the top here, that's a link to the mission fail. We put the drone up and had a look at some osprey, a nest and the bird. And hopefully today we will actually get the Nemo into the water, and we might be able to have a look around underneath. I really just want to do some more practice with it. The tide is going out at the moment, and it should be low enough for me to access the rocks. The other day, of course, it was coming in, and the opportunity to access the rocks was going away pretty quickly, so we wouldn't have had much time there. Anyway, we'll just outwait this weather, and hopefully we'll be able to launch the drone within the next 15 minutes. So it looks like the weather's clearing slowly as anticipated. You can see out there, it's not looking as bad. We can actually see across the bay, and we can see land on the other side of the water there. As you would have seen in the last video, if you've watched it, and I recommend you do, mission fail, we launched the drone, the aerial drone, so that we could do some reconnaissance along the beach and see where the deep water was to launch the submarine. Today, obviously, with weather conditions like this, we can't do that, but we've already done the reconnaissance, so it wasn't a total washout waste of time the other day. However, today we should get a clearing in the weather, and with underwater submarining and filming such as this, the weather doesn't really matter. It's just the equipment on the surface we have to worry about getting wet. And myself, of course, I don't want to get drenched. But this is starting to get brighter and lighter, and everything's starting to clear, and the radar's starting to improve. So I think we've got a window. We should get probably half an hour anyway if we're lucky. And I just want to go and explore the depths next to the rocks and the ledge that we saw in the aerial video. I'll just put a bit of aerial video here for you to see what I'm talking about. Over there. And the tide has gone out quite a fair bit since we've been here. Alright, let's go and put this thing in the water. Alright, we're ready to go. We've got some clear weather now. The drone's assembled. I've just got to put the battery in and turn the iPad on and everything. So let's go and see what we're going to do here. So there's the entry point. We'll just coast up and down this bit of rock ledge here, just out a bit further, about 20 meters. We've got showers coming, so we'll make this fairly quick. Okay, bon voyage, as they say. Alright, so how do I feel about Nemo at the moment? Well, here's a few negative thoughts. Don't go on the rocks by yourself. It's slippery thongs, which are better than your feet, which are covered in algae. Showers are still coming. I couldn't turn the thing right. I couldn't get it into deep water. The first thing you're going to need is a boat. So this $3,000 drone, look at spending $15,000 probably. I don't know. If you want to have access to anything decent, I thought I could go off the rocks, but it looks like all my accessibility, unless I can find a friend with a boat, is over. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know know if I've hurt my shoulder. It's actually working okay, but I heard it go pop. That's not good. I'm not really happy at the moment. This was not satisfying. I can't achieve what I wanted to do, and I can't see how I'm going to do anything around here with this drone. Has anyone had any other experiences? Any tips and tricks? Because I don't know what I'm going to do apart from play with it in the bathtub or the harbour where there's a lot of boats with churning propellers, and then I'm going to get my cable cut, aren't I? So what are the options here? Let me know. Talk soon. Hopefully there's some more videos later. I've moved location because at the other place there was a bit much swell and the wind. The water was a little bit rough, and I couldn't seem to get the drone, the submarine, to do what it needed to do to get out there and down in the water. So we've just come to another point where we've done some reconnaissance the other day with the drone, and I think we'll give it a go here. The water's smoother, we're a little bit more sheltered here, and there might be some deeper water just out a little bit further. It should be easier to access the sandy beach rather than the slippery rocks that I was on before. Alright, let's see how we go, and hopefully we get some interesting underwater footage this time. Alright, we're back from the water. I wouldn't call that mission a success either. So things I've noticed is it's hard to turn right in the swell. This time though I had Wi-Fi breakup, so as I was under the water I was noticing my screen was locking up. I was right next to the tether and the Wi-Fi unit, so I'm not sure what that's about, and it might be the connection on the back of the drone, the submarine. I noticed where you tighten the connection onto the submarine with the screw. If you don't get it right, it won't tighten down properly and it will rattle around and be a little bit loose, and that's the nature of the screw that they've used, the thumb screw. What else was there? So I've got all set up, I'm out as far as I want to go, and then I've got some swimmers wanting to use the area, and it's the only place without rocks, so that's where they had to swim. I was ready to come in anyway, but that was inconvenient. And the next thing, as I was coming in, the tether cable got caught on some rocks. Fortunately the swimmers were there and they were able to retrieve it for me, otherwise I would have been getting wet. So the big issue I've had as well is not so much a fault of the submarine, but more the iPad. I'm using an iPad out in the sun. It's really bright light here. I'm squinting now, as you can see. And the thing was that I couldn't see the screen. I can't see any detail underwater. It's darker underwater than it is above water, and I'm in the glary sunlight. So go figure, what am I supposed to do? The first thing I can now do before I can use the submarine anymore is now to go and find out how I can make my iPad visible in the sun. Now I've heard that's not possible because that's the nature of the iPad. So looks like this whole thing, it's not going to work out. The relationship so far with this submarine has not been a good one. I just don't see any practical way to use it, and don't know how I'm going to achieve what I was going to set out to do. Anyway, here's a nice picture of the beach for us to finish with, and the sun's out now, so I'll go and mend my wounds, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we've got some good news in the near future. See you later. Bye.